What's up, guys? George here, and today is May 24th, 2020. We are deep into the thick of this coronavirus lockdown. And it's interesting because I've been getting more coaching clients than ever before. I'm getting more people that are reaching out to me with addiction problems in their life that the addiction and drinking, drugs, and so forth has caused for them than ever before. And it is, a lot of different reasons why. People were always drinking, before doing drugs, but right now, a lot of people are losing their minds and they're going crazy due to this lockdown and being in the state of self-isolation. People are drinking and looking for things to kill the time. And the interesting thing about it is that this could be one of the greatest chances of your life to be able to develop yourself. But most people are wasting it. It's kind of like going into prison. For most people that go into it, the majority of people that go into prison long term, most of them, they end up becoming worse. They go in, they end up getting hooked on drugs within the prison, developing bad habits, coming out fat and lazy. But a small percentage go into prison and they come out stronger than ever. They come out mentally sharper than ever. They come out physically stronger, tougher than ever before, because they utilize that time to dedicate themselves to self-mastery. And so in a sense, that's kind of what this whole lockdown experience is like. This is a time that most people are going to waste. Most people are going to just complain, waste all their time, and they're going to come out of this lockdown weaker, fatter, and have more bad habits and bad vices and addictions than before. But a small percentage of people will come out of this lockdown experience regardless of how much shit has been taken from them, and they will come out stronger, physically sharper. They will come out mentally sharper, physically stronger. They will eliminate bad habits and they will get stronger than ever before. That's a small percentage. And so what we are going through right now is a small window of opportunity, and you can waste this time, or you can decide to utilize this time becoming the absolute strongest version of yourself. And the reason why I wanted to talk about mastering life beyond the booze, because you want your purpose to be so great, and the purpose and the path in your life to be so great that the booze becomes irrelevant, and you start to see things like alcohol instead of something that's being taken away from you. You start to see it as something that is taking from you. You start to see it as the enemy. You want the path and the purpose to be so great that the sacrifice, the work required becomes irrelevant. And it's interesting. I've been coaching now. I think I've had this channel up for about a year and a half. And I have people on this channel that I've been coaching now for over a year. And some of them have progressed so much in their life that we're working on things that are way beyond alcohol. We don't even talk about that anymore. That it's like, damn, this is how we started, that this ain't even an issue anymore, the alcohol, because we've progressed so far beyond that the booze becomes irrelevant, that you don't see it as a sacrifice. Instead, you see it as something. You see it as the thief of your purpose, the thief of your dreams, and the thief of your potential. It's been interesting because I've never said that I'm not ever going to drink again. I don't count the days or anything like that. For me, I'm just so dedicated to my purpose and on my path in life, and the path of working on myself and mastering myself, then I have a long way to go. That, to me, I don't think about alcohol or that it's a sacrifice anymore. I don't want to engage in these toxic type of behaviors, because I know that this will steal and take away from me being the best version of myself and being able to give my best to my purpose. That's why, with those who coach on me, they know that I hammer in right from the beginning about start making exercise a daily part of your life. No days off. Doesn't matter, where you're at in the process, whether you've been drinking every day, whatever. I get you transcending above and beyond the alcohol right away. Say, all right, you know what? You never worked out before, blah, blah, blah. I get you committed to exercising every single day. I don't even focus on having you count the days of how many days it's been since you last drank. I focus on you counting the days, how many days in a row have you exercised? That is a lot more important to me, because as you pour excellence into your physical vehicle, your body, the excellence will bleed off into all other areas of your life. And what will happen is you start to be committed to physical excellence in mastering your physical body. You will start to see alcohol for the demon that it is. You'll think, damn, I don't even want to drink, because then I'm going to have to wake up tomorrow morning early. We wake up early every day. Wake up early. I'm going to be hungover. I'm not going to have as much energy to be able to exercise. You start to see it for the demon that it is. You start to realize, and I don't even want to drink, because that's taken away from my fitness goals. That's assist. You start to realize that this is limiting your ability to get as ripped and as cut up in your body as you'd like to be. You're gonna, at the end of the day, when it comes to resting your head on your pillow, one of the best feelings is when you can go to bed at night with pride, with that feeling of pride, knowing that you maintained character and that you did what you had to do throughout the day. You took right action regardless of how it felt, regardless of the emotion, whether you were tired, whether you were depressed, whatever. That is the best feeling, when you can go to sleep with pride. And one of the worst feelings is when you have to go to bed with regret. And I know what it's like to be on both ends of the spectrum. One of the worst feelings is when you have to go to bed with that regret, knowing that you fucked up and that you didn't maintain character, principles, and you bitched out and you tapped the bell and gave up at the last minute. That, you know what? I started drinking. It was 7 o'clock. It's been a stressful day with work and the kids, and I deserve a glass of wine to relax. You want to go to sleep with pride. And so that's why from the beginning, we work on the physicality, on right away, dedicating yourself to exercising every single day. Right now, this is free coaching that I'm giving you guys that people pay for. Commit to it. Start counting the days every single day that you exercise. Every single day. All of a sudden, before you know it, it's going to be day 300, day 365. And all of a sudden, it's going to be 11 o'clock at night, and you're going to be like, shit, I haven't worked out today. Fuck. And you're going to get out there, and you're going to go exercise whatever it is that you've set for yourself as the requirement, and you have to quantify it. You have to have, a bare minimum, whatever it is for you, even if it's just 5-10 minutes of exercise every single day. You have to have a quantifiable objective. That way you can know when you've checked it off. That way you can say, all right, you know what? I did at least 10 minutes of exercise, ran 1 mile, whatever it is for you. But eventually, as the days go on, what'll happen is it'll get to a point where you will know that if you are to skip, it's 11 o'clock at night, even though it's day 300, I'm going to go to sleep. You're going to know that you won't even be able to sleep, because that voice in your head is going to be haunting you. It's going to be like, oh shit, it's going to drive you crazy, that guilty conscience. And that's what you want. We all have two voices inside of us. We have the conscious that wants us to take right action, that wants us to do the right thing. And then we have the voice that always seeks, that is pleasure seeking, that always wants you to, to placate your life to physical gratification. That, instead of doing what I have to do, I'm going to watch some porn and jerk off. Instead of doing what I have to do, I'm going to drink. And all it cares about is satisfying it's pleasure seeking. And so you always are going to have these two voices in your life. And the one of them that wins is the one that's strong enough. And so you want to get that point to where this voice is so strong that you know if you didn't work out that day, that it's going to haunt you while you're trying to sleep. The voice of your purpose and your path in life that it says, hey, motherfucker, get up. It's 11:30. Let's do this shit. Because, you know, no days off. A lot of other reasons why exercising every single day is good. And, you know, they don't talk about this in virtually any recovery program. That's why, you know, my shit is different in how I work with people, because I understand that it's, you know, it's all connected. And I want you by the end of, you know, while we're coaching together, that we transcend above and beyond the addiction. That's like, you know, you move beyond that. And all of a sudden, you know, every area of your life is improving. Your business, your relationship, everything. You're just crushing it to where that becomes irrelevant, that addiction. You've transcended beyond that. And at that point, you're helping other people. You're inspiring other people. You're giving back, and you're coaching, working with other people, whatever it is, being the best example and inspiration to your children, your community, your family, so forth. But the other reason why is we weren't meant to be sedentary creatures. And so a lot of the reasons why people drink or they resort to drinking is because of the fact that of you know, the mentalness that goes on, you know, anxiety, you know, right now in our culture, you know, mental health conditions at an all-time high, but a lot of it can be alleviated and resolved by consistently exercising and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone on a consistent basis. And so we weren't meant to be sedentary creatures. We were meant to be active. And so as you start exercising, what happens is that you start to quiet down that voice of the anxiety. Instead of being checked out all the time, exercising, going through pain and the suffering from exercising, that is going to keep you in the present. That's going to show you that you're still alive. Suffering shows you that you're still alive. Suffering is the origin of conscious. Pain is the cost of growth. And so these are necessary. A lot of people avoid them. They don't want to do them, but these are the things that are going to change our life. So we focus on the basics. So a lot of other things that I want to go on to. I know it's been a minute since I've done a video on this channel. But leave a comment below whether you're able to watch this on the live stream or a replay later, and to let me, you know, write down some, you know, post some questions where you're at, how things are going for you. And I may make this a regular, maybe like a weekly thing or something, hop on here. It's kind of like a weekly mastermind motivation type of a call. So I hope you all are doing well. Leave a comment. Let me know how everything's going. Until, guys, let's make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. See ya.